This is March 16, 2023. I'm going to make a video log of replacing this fence. And I have all the fence material over here. I don't know if this is going to work, but I hope it will. What I plan to do is to take my Sawzall right here and you can see the fence is rotted down here pretty bad. I'm going to go from the top up here, and I'm going to go all the way down, release each panel right here, and then stack them up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the posts, which are exactly 8 feet apart, and I'm going to put the plastic fence posts on. And the way you're supposed to do it, basically, is you put on the bottom rail, or excuse me, you put on the plastic over the wooden pieces, and then you put on the bottom rail, and then you put on the fence pieces vertically over here, vertically, and then you put on the top piece. Now on paper this should work, because I'm basically using my old fence posts. Since they're 8 feet apart, I'm going to use them for the new fence. The only problem I see is that in all the videos I've seen doing this, what they usually do is they have the fence posts dug, the plastic in the holes, and they can move around from right to left so that you can get the bottom rail here in, and then put your middle parts in, and then the top rail. And I'm hoping that it will work. This is a fence I put in like 2004, and I have a permit and everything else for it. But it's lasted a heck of a long time, but it's all fallen apart. So I put on really good oil primer. I did everything I could do to preserve the fence, but it's just not going to work out. So these are the side pieces, the vertical pieces that go in between the fence. There is like a number of these 8-foot center posts, and I have, of course, 4 end posts right here. They go on the end of the fence, and these are the rails that go on the bottom and the top in these slots right here. On this fence, I paid a little bit more money because it has an aluminum strengthening piece that goes up here, so that if you have a lot of wind, it can really stop it, or maybe a dog or something that's going to cause a problem. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 panels on the other side here. And on this side, it's a good thing my neighbor's an engineer. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 panels over here. So I'm going to practice on the other side, because he's got a dog right here. And I'm going to see if I can cut the screws off between the posts. And just drag the pieces off, and then have a hauler to pick them up and take them to the dump. We'll just have to see. See, I'm an old man, and I don't know how well this is going to work. My neighbor has plumbed in to this last post right here, part of his fence, so I'm going to put that into the design where the other post to fit over the top, the end post, and he can keep his fence, and we'll get a new fence, and it looks pretty ratty. But it's March 16th, so it's not real hot out. And this is a nice thing about it, is when you're old, you care about springtime. Things are starting to pop up, which is nice, because I'm tired of winter. I can see why snowbirds go down south, because I don't want to spend the rest of my life in 6 months in winter. It'd be really nice to have a condo down there where it's warm, but I don't know. Anyway, this is from Home Depot. They delivered it. The pieces aren't that heavy, but there's a lot of them. We'll start with maybe the one behind the ladder or this other one here. And we'll take the Sawzall right here and cut the screws off, and then drag the fences off. Now I'm hoping that'll work, but you know, if you have a plan that's on paper and everything looks too good, something's gonna screw up. So I'm doing a video log of taking these off and putting the new ones in. I'm gonna take a pallet, put it right over here, an old pallet, and put all the fence panels on it. See, I'll take this is what it came in right here. This was on the end of the truck. Now I had to unload everything, but I want to kind of put this on the concrete in the back to where it's not so much on the grass, because I don't know how long the pieces will be sitting there. The one good thing about this is, now that I'm starting, and I'm an old man in my 60s, is that it's not going to be 90 degrees when I'm doing this. So I'm hoping that I can just take everything out, use the post, pop everything in, and everything will just be beautiful. The plan is just too easy. It's too perfect. Something's got to screw up. All right, we'll continue. Thank you.